Supercell and to visit the Clash team. What I didn't tell you guys, and what the rest of us over there didn't tell you, was that it is the Clash Royale team. Yes, a new Supercell game is coming out soon, and we've got some very awesome footage here to show you guys. This I recorded. We were all given our own iPad to play around. We filmed some pretty sweet stuff that you guys will be seeing very soon. And this is literally just a very first announcement video on my channel, and the very first Clash Royale game that I'm going to be excited to be bringing this game to the channel. You know, every time Supercell has put out a possible new game, I've always covered it. This one is not possible. This one's going to be coming out. So it first is going to be launching in a bunch of different countries. I'll try to find those out and put them into the description for you. That'll be launching January 4th, I believe, is the expected launch date. And then we'll obviously be seeing it go global, how all the games do. First, you have to, you know, test them out when it's certain regions that get to play it first, just to make sure, you know, everything's working fine. And then it'll go global, and then it'll get huge. I am sure this game's going to do very well for a couple different reasons. First of all, it incorporates some very familiar characters. We see characters from Clash of Clans. We also see new characters that aren't in Clash of Clans. So it's just kind of like the Clash universe and that Clash of Clans name that's carrying over into Clash Royale. Now, what Clash Royale is, it is a brawler, card brawler style game where you're 1v1ing against an opponent. You can form clans, you can rank up, and you get cards. So there are similar card games. Some of you may play, I don't know, all the other card battlers. There's famous ones like Hearthstone and other things like that, but those are kind of static. There are animations in it, but this, what you're doing is you're playing out a battle on the screen. Right here, I'm facing Molt. We were sitting in Supercell, just in a random office one night, and I recorded this gameplay here. And what you can see is, I'll just talk very briefly about the mechanics of the game, because this is mostly just to tell you guys there is a new game coming out and to show you some sweet footage of it. And the art is really cool too. I made this overlay and background, all with some pretty sweet art that we got. But anyway, what you have are 3 different crown towers, and you get crowns for each. 3 crowns is a winning. It's like 3 stars. 3 crowns, 3 stars. If you take out one tower, you can see right here there is 1 minute left in this match. It's a very short pick up and play game. It's going to be out for, I'm sure, iOS and Android, as all their games are, and it's a vertical game actually. So when I played on this freaking gigantic iPad Pro, it is actually it's crazy huge is all I can really say about that. iPhone works just as well though, but on the iPad you can go with a landscape replay mode, so you can get that feel of the whole screen being filled up sideways. So right now, basically what I'm doing, I'm trying to attack Molt's towers, he's trying to attack my towers, and we're dropping troops, and what they do is cost various amounts of elixir that you have to save up, and strategically it's a very big strategy game. So yeah, it just kind of looks like chaos on the screen. If you're first looking at it, you're like, what is this like mid-level gameplay? This is pretty much the equivalent of playing the game for about 30 days, every day a little bit. This is how far you would be with what these troop levels are. So as you level up, you're going to increase the health of your towers, how much damage they deal, and what you can see right here is Molt, like he's on top, I'm on the bottom, and it's a top versus bottom. You'll always be on the bottom fighting upwards when you play. The enemy will always be red and above you up there. So we can see this is one of the arenas. There's multiple different arenas you could fight in, and you could only bring 8 cards to one battle. I'll show you as this one wraps up here. We both take out one tower, and right now I'm just trying to go in with some archers, deal some damage. I got a zap spell ready. I'm trying to see if he's going to drop something I could deploy the zap on. It ends up not being worth it, so then I just drop down some barbarians. There's 28 seconds left till this one's going to come down to a draw. He's using a mini P.E.K.K.A, a Hog Rider, a Rage Spell, and a Musketeer. So there's going to be characters that are very new to this specific game. There's going to be characters that draw from the influence of Clash of Clans that it obviously, you know, sort of resembles, mostly just because of that like medieval and castle style theme, but it's in no way a Clash of Clans replacement, a Clash of Clans sequel, anything like that. It is just a brand new game and a completely different way that Supercell is taking things. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is received, how you guys like it, what strategies people come up with, and I hope, you know, I could be on the leaderboards for at least a couple days, like I was in the Boom Beach beta in the first couple weeks when it was out, before, you know, the world gets their hands on it and people just go off with getting stuff done. So you can send taunts back and forth at each other. There's these emotes of the different kings being happy, being regular, sad, angry, crying, or just like a general smiling one. But right there you can see there is a taunt limit. I reached that against Molt. You can only send so much before you're just simply spamming. We've seen that before in games like Smashland, which never made it out of like a beta basically. So Smashland had the taunt system. That was a PvP as well as PvE. So in the beginning, you only have to do a few training battles, and then it's all PvP from there. You're going to be playing people like crazy. You're going to be searching for opponents, and there's different arenas, different trophy levels, and that's going to be what determines, you know, where you're searching and who you're getting matched up against. So you can see we're in Arena 6 here, and they're going to be expanding all the way up to, I don't know, endless arenas. It's a brand new game. There's not much to talk about, and I can't even speculate about the updates yet because, you know, it's not even out yet. Once again, in the description, I will be putting as much info as I can give you guys as at least what's known about when it's being launched. But it'll first be a beta in a few countries, and that'll be just on iOS for now. Right here, you're going to see me facing Molt once again, but very different card strategies being played out here. And this one, better outcome than the draw in the last one. So what you can do when you open up how to get cards, I'll show you that a little more, and we'll go into strategy. I'm planning on uploading this at least once or twice a week, and I'm going to work it in with my Clash and Boom. I'm actually kind of really glad that there is, you know, a third game. Like I've tried uploading Heyday before. It's kind of a joke when I do it, but at the same time, it's just not